Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Pro-Pinball Big Race USA for the PS1. Pro-Pinball Big Race USA is a pinball simulation game released July 31st, 2000 for the PC and PS1. It was developed by Cunning Developments and published by Empire Interactive. It's the third pinball simulation released by the company and is incredibly in-depth for what it is. Today you can pick up a complete copy of Big Race USA for around $5. So it's a pretty cheap game for PlayStation collectors. First we'll take a look at the disc, which has some pretty nice art. It's not just barren, it's not just empty. I do like the small aesthetics they did to it, and honestly it's not an offensive disc. The back of the case wants you to sit your senses reeling as you're whisked away on the wildest pinball ride of your life for 1 to 4 players. The manual is pretty bare bones, but it does show you how to complete some events in the game on the machine. So here we have, it'll like describe the event, it'll tell you kind of what it is, what it does, and how to complete it. Other than that though, there's really nothing else to it. Small introduction, obviously your standard PlayStation information, and a mailer. One day we really should do one of these and just see what actually happens. Pick a company that still exists, I guess, and mail it in. It'd be kind of funny. I'm curious if anyone ever did these growing up. I never did. I never used a single one of those mailers. The theme of the table has you taking control of a taxi cab driving all across the USA, picking up passengers for points and power-ups. To activate the point bonuses in table games, you will have to aim and hit certain targets and zones, as is normal in pinball, but these are pretty specific and is obviously aimed for someone who is a little more adept at pinball than me, to whereas I'm just kind of doing my best. I've not been able to get terribly too far across the US myself, as I'm terrible at pinball, as you can see. The board design and gameplay, however, are pretty crisp, and I do feel like the game and its design has nothing to do with my terrible play, which is a good thing. The graphics for PS1 are pretty nice, and the game visuals and pinball backdrop at the top of the screen work well together. Honestly, I think it's a game that actually did stand the test of time when it comes to graphics. Pinball didn't need to do much, and I think they hit the nail on the head here. There are a ton of options for pinball fans to change, from how well the table is maintained, how strong the table flippers are, to even the angle of the table and more. If you enjoy pinball or own your own machines, these extra options would be massive in allowing you to completely control your gameplay, much like owning a real machine would. The game and its gameplay is very much what you see is what you get. One table pinball simulator with plenty of options for pinball enthusiasts. It is multiplay if you put in more tokens, and will rotate between the players and show the other players' scores at the top of the screen for competition. It's up to 4 players. But overall, if you want other boards or more flashy gameplay, look elsewhere. If you want an in-depth pinball simulation with quite a few table modifications, this is a good one. And overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10. I think it holds up pretty well, and if you like pinball, you'll really enjoy the game. Thank you so much for watching another video on the channel. Hope you enjoy it. We're still marching on towards 100 subscribers. We're getting closer all the time, so if you do like this video, please subscribe. And also, I do have a Twitch if you want to come hang out, watch me play some more contemporary games and things like that. We do that over there, twitch.tv/cdian. So, thank you so much.